strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Welcome everybody, this is Bulldog here, and today CG just dropped some news on us about the new in-game economy update, and if you are a new player, this is fantastic news. This is an awesome update. If you've got a fresh account like myself, and you still have a bunch of older characters to farm, you are celebrating today. This is amazing. But this is coming for the 5-year anniversary update. If you have been playing this game for 5 years, this is not a good update for you. This is actually going to hurt you because all these characters that are now easy to acquire are characters that are over a year old. You probably already have probably all of them, if not all of them, close to all of them. And so that part's not going to impact you at all. But what is going to impact you is that CG has nerfed Bronziums. They said they're going to fix this, but due to a technical difficulty, they were not able to double the amount of shards coming from Bronzium packs. And apparently they're not going to double the amount of ally points we get in order to open more Bronzium packs. So most veteran players use Bronzium packs to generate Shard Shop currency that they can then use on gear. That Shard Shop currency from the Bronzium is effectively being cut in half. And this is a significant nerf, and I'm going to show you just how much of a nerf it is. You guys know me, you know I love my math. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to miss out on with this update. So let's get in here. First, let's take a look at how many ally points you get throughout the day. You get ally points by spending energy. So different players are going to earn different amounts of ally points. I've broken it down into 4 tiers here. The first one is if you do no refreshes. You don't spend any crystals on refreshes, but you do collect all your bonus energy and you spend your energy throughout the day so that you don't waste any, you don't hit your cap and lose out. You're going to get about 4,000 ally points. One refresh, when I list the number of refreshes, that's per energy type. So we've got 4 different energy types. So if you do 1 refresh each, that would cost you 250 crystals. You're going to get about 6k ally points, all the way up to doing 3 refreshes each. So that's doing all of the first level refreshes across all of the energies. You're going to get a little over 9,000 ally points, and that's going to encompass most of the player base. So you can do 3 refreshes a day without spending money, as long as you are top 5 in both arenas. You can spend your arena income on that. Anything above that is going to be your spender level refreshes, and there's certainly a lot of players out there that do that and do spend to get those extra refreshes. So you're going to be losing out on even more. But I think this is going to encompass the vast majority of the player base. So I think this is okay to look at right here. So this is the ally points, but what does that actually mean? How much are those ally points worth? And I'm going to take myself off the screen here so you guys can start to actually see all this. This is an experiment I did actually a couple months ago, planning on doing a video on this and never quite got to it. So this is the perfect time to break it out. This is me opening 1.5 million ally points worth of Bronzium packs. So this was the result I got. I actually got a little more shards, but Lobot wasn't 7-star, so those didn't get converted to Shard Shop currency. But this is a very large sample size. 1.5 million ally points is a lot of ally points. This breaks down to needing about 43 or 44,000 ally points to get 1,000 in Shard Shop currency. So this is the ratio I'm going to use to do my math. This is very RNG based, but that's a large sample size, so I feel like this is a reasonable enough sample size to draw conclusions from. So let's go in and let's now look at it per month. So if you factor in those ally points at that conversion rate, this is the amount of Shard Shop currency you currently earn based on the number of refreshes you do across those 4 energies. This is going to continue to be the amount of Shard Shop currency that you earn every month. We're looking at month now. The problem is it's only worth half of what it was. The Shard Shop prices, the prices in the Shard Shop are going to double. So you're going to earn the same amount after the economy updates, but it's not going to be near as much. So your currency is essentially being cut in half. And to kind of give you guys perspective on how much that is. So if you're doing no refreshes, you're essentially losing out on 1,400 shard shop currency. How much is that worth? Well, let's put it in terms of stun gun prototype salvage that you can buy from the shard shop. Here's what you are missing out per month. So most of the players are going to lose out on 1 to 2 full stun gun prototypes per month because of this update. Though these are veteran players who all of their Bronzium packs are being converted into shard shop currency. This is what you're going to be missing out on, and that is significant. Stun guns are one huge bottleneck in this game, and a lot of people get them from the shard shops, from using their shard shop currency, and people are not going to be happy about this. Yes, this is a huge win for new players. The amount of character shards that you're going to gain is going to more than offset what you're losing here in stun gun. You can spend those on other things as well. I'm just using stun guns because that's a very easy, clear example. People know the value of that. So yeah, new players, it's worth the trade-off, absolutely. But if you're a veteran player and you've been playing this game for 4 to 5 years, losing 2 stun guns per month is not something that you're going to be happy about. And yeah, CG said that they will change this. It was just due to technical difficulties, and that they are planning on looking at adjusting the rates for gear as well down the line. We know how fast Capital Games moves, and when there are something like this that does not benefit the players, they do not have a history of fixing it quickly. So yeah, we have no idea how long this is going to last, when they're going to either double what drops from Bronziums or adjust the drop rates or adjust how many ally points. They are saying that is coming, but in the meantime, players are going to be losing out on valuable gear, and that's the biggest complaint people have on this game, is the gear bottleneck. And yeah, while it's easy to celebrate the doubling of the character shards that you're getting, veteran players are simply going to be missing out, and that's not something to be excited about. This is not a 5-year celebration update that players who have been playing this game for 5 years really want to see. So I'm very disappointed to see this. I hope CG fixes it quickly, and it doesn't take. I know they said technical difficulties. It's not hard to fix this. Yeah, I know I've heard that the Bronzium packs and the ally points are coded weird, and they're using an old coding system, and messing with that kind of gets ugly. But there are very simple ways to fix that. Okay, if you can't adjust the drop rates or the amount of shards dropping from Bronzium, double the ally points. Surely that's not hard, right? Just to double the ally points that we get. And then, yeah, it's going to be a pain. We have to open up twice as many packs. Opening up the packs is awful enough. So that's why a better solution, I would say, would be in the weekly shipments. They have those where we can buy ally points or buy gear with ally points, and there's only a few of them that pop up. First off, they need to adjust the price to actually make those worth it, because right now they are terrible deals. You get a much better value spending them in the shard shop store than the weekly shipments. But put a lot more of those in there, adjust the price to equal what we could buy in the shard shop store, and put some valuable gear in there, and then that's win-win. We keep the same price, we don't have to open up all the packs because we can spend it all at once, and everybody's happy there. So it would be very, very easy for Capital Games to correct this and not steal our stun guns. Don't steal our stun guns. It'd be very easy for Capital Games to fix this if they want to. That's the question. Do they want to? Again, something that they're very sneaky about this. They sneak something like this in an update that sounds amazing and great, but it's really just hurting some of these veteran players. And they know a lot of their money comes from people spending on gear, and they just increase the bottleneck for the gear. So I hope this gets fixed. I hope it gets fixed quickly. But who knows? I just don't know where it's going to go from here. But let's hope for the best. And maybe we'll get some surprising news. So thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. Have a great night.